I'm Rosalind Manning, Digital Learning Coach here in Oldham County Schools. Today, I'm going to show you how to use the Grackle Slides add-on to check for ADA compliance in your Google slide deck. First, I want to share with you how this is set up. So I've designed the slide deck so that it looks like a website that you might create. And so the way this works is I would put this in presentation mode. And if a student wanted to go to Mrs. C's specific page, she would click, or he would click on Mrs. C, and it would take me to her specific page. So if you were to use something like this as your digital hub during NTI, you would want to make sure that your Google slide deck is ADA compliant. And so in a previous video, you've seen how to add the Grackle add-on. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to run the add-on and fix things that need to be fixed for ADA compliance. So I'm going to go to Add-ons, Grackle Slides, and Launch. And you will see on the right-hand side, it is checking for compliance here. And anything that is red means that there is an issue with it. So first I see that the presentation title is required. So I'm going to click on that and it will tell me exactly what's wrong. So I'm going to click on Edit Title. And then I just need to update this. So I'm going to uncheck this Use the Google Doc name. And then I'm going to hit Update. And if I recheck it here, it will now say that that part has passed. So I don't need to worry about this section anymore. So I'll scroll down and I'll see that it says a slide should have a title. So I'm going to click on that. It tells me exactly which slide. So I'll click on slide 1. In order to give the slide a title, I'm actually going to click on slide 1 here. I'm going to right click using 2 fingers on the trackpad and go to Apply Layout. And I want to apply any layout that actually has a title on it where it says click to add title. So I'm just going to choose this one. So it'll insert one text box. And I want this to be titled Welcome to Second Grade. So I'm actually going to delete this text box that I have and move the new title that I've created up to where that text box was. And I'm going to double click, say Welcome to Second Grade. And now I'm going to recheck that just to make sure that it did exactly what I wanted it to do. And now my slide has a title. This would be important if I'm in presentation mode, which I'll show you here. Because if I wanted to navigate at the bottom where it says slide 1, if I wanted to navigate easily, I could go through and see this says welcome to second grade or Mrs. A. And so you can navigate easily through there as well. I'll also see that I don't have any tables, and that is passed, so I'm good there. This part is extra important. So where it says images should have alternative text. So I'm going to click on that, and just for this purpose, I'm only going to work with slide 1, but it will show me exactly which images need alternative text. And what this does is allow screen readers to read out a description of the image. So I'm going to click here, and it will allow me, it will highlight exactly which image needs to be tagged. So this one here says welcome back to school. So I'm going to right click again and then go to Alt Text. And I'm going to say welcome back to school in the title. And in the description, you really want to make sure that you're using 125 characters or less. So that's about half of a tweet. And you should be as descriptive as possible, but you don't want to use phrases like, this is an image of. So I'm going to write decorative image that says, welcome back to school. And then I'll click OK. And that will allow screen readers to read out that description as well. So the next one, I'll click on that, and you'll see it highlights this pencil. Right click, alternative text, decorative pencil. And I'm actually going to use that same title in my description and hit OK. And because I have it over here as well, I'm going to go ahead and add that alt text to that one and hit OK. And then I have another image here as well. So right click, alt text, art, pencils and pens. Art, pencils and pens. And hit OK. I'm going to recheck that just to make sure the elements, the images on this slide are okay as well. So you can see slide 1 disappeared. So all of my images there are good. I'm going to scroll down. It says text boxes should not be empty. So when I click on this, I don't see an empty text box here, but it will show me where it is. And I probably just put that there by accident. So I'm going to delete that. Scroll down. Under contents, it says inline style changes may lack clear meaning. So if you click on that, you can actually see here where it says text box, it highlights my email address there. And so this will happen because the text color has changed, or it might happen if you've bolded something in the middle of a line. But I'm going to go ahead and click recheck. And you can see here it says 15 of 16 checks passed. So I might, in order to fix this style change, I might just hit enter so that it shows up in a new paragraph. And then the next one says empty trailing lines should be removed. And so when I click here, when I click it, it will take me to exactly where that empty trail line is. In order to fix that, I can just delete that and it will fix it that way. I know I've also got one on this first slide as well. So what I will do is highlight the text in this text box, and I am going to go to the spacing and hit add space after paragraph just to make sure that I don't have empty lines between my paragraphs here. So I'm going to click recheck. And in order to get that 16 of 16 checks passed, I'll need to fix them on all of my slides as well. So I'm going to do the spacing, remove space after paragraph. Want to make sure I get rid of that space. So go to the next one. Do the same thing here. And go to this one and do the same thing there. So now I will recheck the whole thing. You will keep doing this until you have 16 of 16 checks passed here. Something else you want to keep in mind, you'll notice here I've got this calendar that is a link to a sample calendar here. And if this is something that I have on my NTI Hub, I want to run the Grackle add-on on this calendar as well, because it is linked to that original slide deck. And you would do that the same way you would do on Google Slides. So go to Add-ons, Grackle, and Launch. And then you would run the accessibility check here and go through this document in much the same way you would on a Google slide deck as well. I hope this was helpful for you in checking accessibility on your Google Slides and even your Google Docs. Thank you for watching.